whatever Goggle Bob does for me. That's my favourite. Joel Rizzi, I'm 20 years old. I ride for Dirt Store Kawasaki. And this is 5 Minutes with Fletch.
Yeah, so let's get into the first thing. New year, new team. How's that been?
Yeah, it's been really good. Last year was a complete mess up. I was with the GP team and it ended unfortunately, but I'm happy now that I've got a team. I'm back in the UK paddock and I want to prove to myself mainly that I can do it.
Yeah, so what is your favourite track?
Favourite track in the UK or in the world?
Anywhere.
James Stewart's compound.
You rode that?
Yeah, twice. It's like MX versus ATV Alive, come true.
What's the difference between like a GP weekend and then a British Championship or fastest 40? Like, what's the difference?
It's interesting. Well, fastest 40 are trying to do it now with the organisation and free practice, time practice, race 1, race 2. I'd say that's the biggest, but mainly it's just the scale of everything, you know, the paddock, the tracks, the organisation, the riders, it's just the GP's on such a bigger scale, and it also has a lot bigger backing as well, which helps them a lot.
Like, what goes through your mind when you're sat in the waiting area? Some guys get really nervous, some guys do breathing exercises. What do you do?
Well, before this year, it's always been nerves and not scared, but a little bit thinking too much of in the future and not the present. But now I've really worked on my mentality, and it's going to be just to kill them all, let's say. A mentality like that.
So, like, what do you prefer? Because obviously, Oakley have got the air brakes, front lines, and O-frames.
Yeah.
For roll off, a lot of guys prefer the O-frames and air brakes like the top line. So, what do you prefer?
Whatever Goggle Bob does for me. That's my favourite.
So, like, what do you eat on a race weekend?
I tend to keep it pretty plain, not like no added sugars, natural sugars in fruits and that's alright, but mainly like rice for your carbs, chicken for your proteins, peanut butter or just nuts in general for your fats, and I also drink like the Ride Nutrition carb, like the slow digesting carb drinks. I just try and keep topped off on all my stores really.
So obviously you rode gas last year, did you?
Yeah, gas.
You're now on a Kawasaki this year. What's the immediate difference you felt when you first jumped on the Kawasaki?
The Kawasaki really shocked me. It feels like a better bike. I don't know if that's because it's, you know, we're properly prepped by a team where not just me prepping it and I don't know anything. But the Kawasaki's fast, it handles good. It's just such a all-rounded bike where the gas's engine was really strong. You know, it could last hours and hours, but to get a good setup, it felt like you needed to do a lot of work on the machine.
Yeah, so people say that the SJ12 we've got behind us is quite plasticky, and the 22, the newer one, people say it's a lot like looser. What's your opinion on it?
Well, I quite like it's the same with knee braces and this new trend of knee pads. I much prefer safety first than free. Like you can still be free in knee braces and big boots, and it's just a sense of comfort when you've got good support on your ankles and knees, you know.
So these guys just have these really thin knee braces, or like the cups. So like, that's going to be comfort over safety.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you can just take your knee braces off after a race.
Yeah,
you only have to wear them for the race.
Exactly. Like for instance in that free practice, I smashed my knee and it's actually broke the stringy band thing. I can't imagine if I was in knee pads and that happened. You know, I'm not even been racing right now.
Firstly, what would be your ideal condition for a race? Like any bike you could choose, any track and any weather conditions. So what would be like your dream weekend?
I would say either a dirt store Kawasaki or like a factory pro circuit Kawasaki. Definitely a track in America. Just any track in America. On the top of my head, something like Ironman, something like that. And weather-wise, sun out, but not too hot. You know, just nice. A bit like today, maybe without the wind.
Like a lot of these races in America, their sun's out. You see them after the races.
Dripping.
Yeah, and even it's like that in Sardinia as well.
Yeah.
And the guys are just dripping.
Yeah.
Like that can't be comfortable racing.
It's for sure exhausting as well.
Like perfect day, sunny, not too sunny, and the track's got a little bit of water on it.
Yeah. That's the only thing with today. It looks a little bit dry. I don't think they've watered the track enough, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to get ready now. Yeah, perfect. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.